What up, tubers, and welcome back to another early access Edge of Eternities sealed event here on Arena. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/numot for all your Magic card needs. I tried to join a draft, but still not enough people are drafting in the early access. Everybody wants to play standard, so we're gonna do some more sealed. That'll give us all the time we want to read over our cards and build our deck and whatnot. Anyways, so. Not a bad place to be. Okay, we've opened a couple of bonus sheet cards. I keep opening this Dominion Bracelet. I did get to activate it once on an earlier sealed video, so that was kind of neat. But I don't think this card is actually all that good. Bonus sheet Terrain Generator. You may put a basic land from your hand onto the battlefield tapped. It's cute, and there are landfall triggers. I would need to have quite a few to make me want to play this card. Would not recommend Terrain Generator unless you have a pretty crazy landfall deck in just 2 colors. Moonlit Meditation, blue 2 enchantment. Enchant an artifact or creature you control. The first time you would create 1 or more tokens each turn, you may instead create that many tokens that are copies of enchanted permanent. That seems like a very fun card, but also a very bad card the vast majority of the time. Definitely, so these 2 cards are definitely more draft-oriented. They're probably never going to be something you want in sealed. Again, it's just going to be a lot harder to pull off that type of synergies. But Anti-Causal Vestige, an Eldrazi is here. 7/5 for 6. When it leaves the battlefield, draw a card, then you may put a permanent with mana value less than or equal to the number of lands you control from your hand. Oh my gosh. And it's got Warp 4. That card is very good. So for 4 mana, you draw a card, then you can put a permanent with mana value less than or equal to the number of lands you control from your hand on the battlefield tapped. Wait. I'm confused. Couldn't you just cast that thing anyways then? I guess you get to draw a card. All right, it's good. It's good. Let's put it that way. All right, this is the Red Planet Mythic Land. All of them so far I've seen are very good. They all enter tap. They all add 1 of their main color. This one is sack a land. You make a 2/2 robot. Then creatures you control get +1/+0 and gain haste until end of turn. So yeah, this one is also good. I've seen the white and the black one. Those have both been fantastic. I assume all of them are just great and limited. Worst case scenario, you have a tapped land, right? But the upside is so huge later on in the game. Very good. Biotech Specialist, green, red for a 1/3 that makes a lander token. Lander tokens are so sweet. Whenever you sack an artifact, this creature deals 2 damage to target opponent. Just a very good 2-drop. Lander tokens, I think, are gonna make this format a lot better for me. Fixing and ramp, artifact synergies, sacrifice synergies. Cathedral of War. This one enters tapped, and it has Exalted. This one's probably a little bit more playable for sure. If you're aggressive, Exalted's a nice bonus. Pinnacle Star Cage. White, 1. When it enters, exile all artifacts and creatures with mana value 2 or less until this leaves the battlefield. Put each card exiled with this into its owner's graveyard, then make a 2/2 colorless robot. For each card put into a graveyard this way, sack this artifact. Huh. Seems just okay. That's definitely more a best of 3 card than it is a best of 1. And then we have the Osteoharmonist. Very good. Black 1 for a 2/3 that you can tap, return a creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. It's a skeleton in addition to its other types. It has no abilities. Activate only as a sorcery. So, yeah, I mean, just pulling creatures from your graveyard, even if it's just a stat line creature, you know, that's very strong. Overall, I'd say those rares are not great. Let's take a peek at what we have. Otherwise, I'm not going to look at every single card. I'll go over cards I'm not aware of yet, or just notable cards. Focus Fire, decent white removal. There are a cycle, or at least from what I've seen so far, a cycle of flash artifacts in each color. This one that they auto equip. This one gives first strike and +1/+0. It's like okay combat trick that equips later on for 3. Tapper that gets cheaper if you have a 1/1 counter. Just an okay 2-drop with value. Whenever this becomes tapped, surveil 1. I mean, that's great with all the starships or whatever they're called. I have 4 Radiant Strikes. What is this? Destroy target tapped or artifact. Wait, destroy target artifact or tapped creature, you gain 3. That's kind of neat. 3 Starfield Shepherd is absolutely insane, though. This card's very good. 5 mana, 3/2 flyer that searches for a plains or a 1 mana creature, and it has warp. Card is nuts. Nuts. All right. Here's the blue flash equipment. This one gives hexproof and +1/+2. Blue looks pretty bad. I do like these whales. Surveil 2 on a warp for 2, and then later on it's a 3/5 surveil 2. What do we have? Don't really care for these combat tricks. Embrace Oblivion, solid. What else? Dubious Delicacy is great. Flash artifact food that gives something -3/-3, and then you can either gain some life with it, or you can make your opponent lose some life, depending on which one's right. When this enters mill 3, then return a creature or spacecraft from your graveyard to your hand, and it's a 3/2 flying lifelink later on. Oh, that's great. It's a really good spacecraft. Very, very good. I've not seen this one yet. Let's see, then we have the... What's this? Vote out. Sorcery speed, convoke, kill a creature. Good. Red has some burn, but not much else. We have Bombard, which is a reprint. 2 orbital plunges, which are nice. Usually you're going to get a lander token, since 6 is a lot of damage. What does this one do? Exile our artifacts with mana value 3 or less. That's just whatever. Landseeker, also cool. Gives you a lander token that you kind of have to use within the next turn or two, but good value there. Oh, we're edging. Okay, Edge Rover. 2/2 reach for 1, and then when it dies, each player makes a lander token. I like that card. I also like the Gene Pollinator. Tap an untap permanent you control, add 1 mana of any color, 1/2 body for 1. Curiosity, another really nice 1-drop. Gain 2 life, make a lander token. Just so good. What else? Yeah, man, we have so much fixing in green. I don't know what this one is. Costs 2 less to cast if your opponent controls 3 or more creatures. So it could be a 4 mana 5/7 reach, but even at its base, it's a 6 mana 5/7 reach. It's not bad. Okay, I think I'm gonna just do green base whatever. We have so much fixing here. Oh yeah, we have the Harrow land, or the Harrow spacecraft as well. Don't like the big surveil creature. Biotech Specialist is nice. We're going to play the Causal Vestige. 1/3 flying hexproof. 10 mana, sack it. Deals 3 damage to any target. You draw 3 and gain 3. X less to activate, where X is the number of differently. What cost does that need to be for it to be good? 6? That's really difficult. I don't know if a 1/3 flying body is good enough on its own. That being said, I have so much ramp. Maybe it's not impossible. How good is like the Colossus in this deck? This is really good for stationing spacecrafts, but I want to play these shepherds, but I don't think the white otherwise is worthwhile. Blue doesn't seem particularly worthwhile. Black is okay. Red is okay. Go like some Jund nonsense. Sack this, draw X for X the number of differently named lands. But there aren't any duels in this format besides like the reprint ones, right? There's no like common cycle of duels. So I don't know about these. Maybe we try them out, but I don't have high hopes. I think because we have so much acceleration, they'll probably still be fine. This creature enters until end of turn, another target creature gets +2/+0 and gains. When this dies, just return it tapped under its owner's control. It's a sorcery speed for that effect. Yeah, just go like Jund removal, I guess. It's worth playing that even if it's double black. Something like that, maybe? I don't even know if this is good. Maybe this is garbage. I guess now that we've added a few more spacecraft, it might be worth running that 9/9 thing. Eh, these are probably not worth it. Do I run this? I guess I do. Okay, yeah, let's just go Jund removal. Something like that seems fine. I don't want to spend forever trying to build the perfect deck. We're going to need more green. 4 red sources. The mana is going to be a little bit sketchy here, but what the hell? Let's run it. This is my 5th event of this format now. This is the 4th sealed, and I've done 1 draft. So far, I've done very well in all the sealeds, but that streak might break here. Nothing to do until turn 4, huh? Let's ship that. Okay, that looks a lot better. Turn 1 Edge Rova. Meets the turn 2 Prospector. Yeah, I guess I'll block if they attack. Everybody's gonna get lander tokens. Sack another creature artifact, surveil 1. Okay. Now we can just sack the lander token we just got and double ramp. Sack a land, make a 2/2, then creatures you control get +1, but don't gain haste. Whenever this becomes tapped, you can sack another creature artifact if you draw a card. That's pretty good. So we have to start off by killing this one. Otherwise, they can just fizzle it. And this also gives us a lander token. So if they want, they can draw a card off of the color and by sacking a token, but that's okay. Huh. Now sacking the other one. Passing. Oh, I wish I had one more mana here. Actually, maybe I wait. Maybe I just plunge that. And now I can go grab another land with the lander token and then play the Predator and hold up the indestructible trick on it. More landers. And a Death Toucher, sure. I'll probably want to get our Caveron online. Since I have so many lands, start turning them into 2/2s. You can do this at any time. I can do this on defense too. Make a 3/3 blocker or 3/2 blocker. All right, pump. Actually, I should have killed the 2/2 in response because it has Death Touch, so this was a mistake. It's an awkward draw. Got rid of all my lander tokens. Okay, I'll do this. I can always burst my Predator if I want to. Oh wait, yeah, no, it untaps it. Not great, though. Maybe I should go back to the drawing board with this pool and see what else I can build. Oh, that's annoying. When this leaves the battlefield, it puts its counters on a different creature you control. That's kind of funny. Alright, we've got our land online, though, so I can start making 2/2s that way. Robot Giant. Okay. Alright, I'll block. So they get to put 4 counters on a different creature. Alright. My Predator has reach, so that's fine. Okay, we're holding. Five, 7 reach. What you got, OP? You may play an additional land on each of your turns. You may play lands from your graveyard. Whenever a land you control enters, mill a card. Huh. That actually doesn't seem all that good at this point in the game. It's pretty good. Cool. Oh, they milled an Entropic Battlecruiser. Sick. Destroy a creature. Okay. That's fine. We have the Predator, so that doesn't matter. What are we doing here? We can probably start attacking soon-ish. Yeah, this land's been great. Cavaron, Memorial World. Is this our first game? This is a wild one. When this enters, show up to one target creature. If that creature wasn't dealt damage this turn, his controller draws 2. Wow, they're going to kill their own creature for draw 2. I love it. So, I made this mistake earlier. You cannot protect that with Biosynthic, because it doesn't give hexproof like a lot of those green tricks do. So I think we just have to... I mean, I could ambush the 2/4, but I think I'm going to go for a kill here. Oh, that's just a good draw. Okay. Oh, they exiled it. Right. Right. I thought I could get back my reach creature. Whenever enchanted creature attacks, put target creature from defending player's graveyard onto the battlefield and your controller tapped and attacking. At the beginning of your end step, sacrifice this R unless a non-land permanent left the battlefield. Jeez Louise. What do I have? Oh, nothing good. Shouldn't they sack the lander token they just got? Whoa. I should have done this in response to them drawing a card. Okay. Alright, seems like we got the win here. Big hasties. Imagine being able to cast a 9-mana 9/9 and still being able to cast or activate a 3-mana and give it haste ability. I don't think I played that particularly well, but that was a grindy game 1. Holy crap. Alright, we still had 2 fell grave ships in our deck somewhere, too. What the hell? Run it back. Seemed fine. I go first. Okay, I need 1 land, and then this scout lander can give us the fixing. Or, if this edge rover dies... Phew! Hit the land, saved. Kill it. Yeah, nice. Right into my trap. Now the scout lander is an insane ramp there. Reroute systems. Rayblade Trooper. 3 mana, 2/2. When Sanders put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. Whenever a non-token creature you control with a 1/1 counter on it dies, make a 1/1 white human soldier. Okay, it's got warp. I guess we're gonna do this. Pretty good. Then get to draw a card and put one of the 4-drops on the battlefield. Good value there. Yeah, Vestige is great. Just a big body. Easy to enable your spacecrafts like we just did. Draws cards if you have the time, right? Eventually it's just a 6 mana. 7/5, what the hell is this thing? Diadrine Synthesis Amalgam. Wait, what is the base? Green, white, X01 enters with a number of 1/1 counters equal to the number of mana spent to cast it. Whenever you attack, you may remove a 1/1 counter from each of 2 creatures. If you do, draw a card and make a 2/2. Damn, that's great. What's the wording on this? Okay. Well, they would have to double block that anyways, wouldn't they? But I guess, yeah, we go for the blowout. Then I have to sack my lander token right now, since it's about to go away. Diadrine Synthesis Amalgam. Man, so it enters not based on the X either. So my opponent had 4 mana last turn. It entered at a 4/5 for 4. Card is a pretty good scaling creature for white-green. Like, yeah, if you cast this for X is 5, it's a 7/8. Crazy. Yeah, learning new formats on the fly is pretty fun. Didn't mind doing a set review for Final Fantasy, but learning as you go is a good way to not potentially get blown out later. I don't mind getting blown out now. Okay, 3 mana warp ability. It's going to give 2 creatures +1/+1 counters. That's really nice for the Ray Blade. But it says non-token. So when this dies, it's not going to make another token for them. Oh, they have the combo that I pulled off in my first sealed. They warp their own creature. Or rather, they exile their own creature with their All Fate Stalker. Very cool. Yeah, that's nasty. I'm actually getting kind of wrecked by that Ray Blade Trooper, aren't I? Wait, how close am I to killing them? I could put them to 2 this turn? Wonder if it's better just to mech in plus rover here. I can still hold up orbital plunge off of my pollinator. This game's kind of close. Okay, what do you got? Just take 4? Probably just take 4 and keep my menace creature around for now. Oh, this is a sorcery! Wait, why did I think this was an instant? I was wondering where my priority was being held. This is a freaking sorcery, dude. Oh, no. Whoops. I might have messed up. Wait. Have there been turns where I've been holding this and I... okay. That's on me. That's on me. So I probably should have just played my Vestige last turn. That's good too. Alright, I don't know about this play. That sorcery speed orbital plunge messed my sequencing up for sure. It might have just been better to play the vestige last turn and then who knows from there. Am I dead? Probably dead. Alright, this is gonna trigger though. Land, and a bombard brick. I assume I'm dead here then? You figured out. I can only block 3 creatures and you have 1,000,000 attackers, so... Actually, I'm not dead. I go to 1. Okay, hold. Oh, I could have sacked my lander token there. Whoops. Damn. 6 damage doesn't do anything here. And that's 8. If we had hit a creature off the grav ship, we might have been okay. Yep. I don't know. I assume I punted that by holding up that plunge that one turn. That was the big difference. I think if I just jammed the vestige the turn that I held up the orbital and thought I could do something, we probably escaped that one. Alright, let's try at least one more time. Good to note, orbital plunge, just a sorcery. Alright. Let's keep on getting on. Ooh. No green here, huh? This hand would be sick if we had a green source. Oi, oi, oi. Do I risk it? This hand is 3 removal spells and nothing else. I don't think it's a winning hand. Oh, getting a little bit brain fried now. I've recorded too many. It's a good draw. Ooh, Galactic Wayfarer, make a lander token into Larval Scout Lander, sack the token. There's some nice ramp. They've got the Turbo Drone. It's a nice aggressive creature. Oh, another one of these dudes. Play lands whenever land. Roving actuator. So I'm going to take 3 here. I actually wonder if I should just kill their turbo drone before I get too owned by it. I need the lands, though. I guess I'll go ahead and station it, even though we have the Colossus in hand, which can station it. Because what I might do next turn is Diplomatic Relations on my Wayfarer, turn it into a 4-power Vigilance, attack for 4, and then stationing up the Scoutlander with the 4-power will turn it into a creature then. That is going to be a 6-power hasty creature now. Okay. That is a lot of damage. Wait, how are they not attacking with the 2/4? That's wild. Okay, that's good for us. Actually, maybe it's... No, this is the play. This is the play. Kill that. Attack for 4 vigilance. Station. Vote out. I could have also warped the Colossus, stationed our spacecraft, and then used the Diplomatic Relations with our warped Colossus on their big creature. Okay, but that's the last of their business, so we're sitting pretty good. Let's just kill the Mechan right now before they can pump something. I probably should have attacked for 3. Whoops. Okay. There's the Caveron. Now's the time to warp that. Station. Station. Now it is online, baby. Excellent. Oh, that doesn't have flash. I thought that was one of the ones that had flash. Yeah, I guess I'm taking 4. Let's just play it safe and gain 3 life. Now we can start pooping out tokens by sacking lands. I don't think they've milled a land yet with that card either. It's pretty unlucky for them. Sorcery speed, by the way. Nice. All right. Bit of a grinder, but it's working. Was that only our... Man, that was only our third game. Holy smokes. Yeah, this deck's been getting some grindy matchups. Turn 3 Galactic Wayfarer, always keeping. Oh, they probably weren't supposed to play that out. Because that was a free equip, but now it's a 5-mana equip. Unless they wanted to sack it to something or whatever. That card's nuts. 2/2 for 2, that makes a lander token, and then 8 mana, you draw 2 cards and make a 2/2. Whoa, what is happening over there? Oh, you know what? They might have meant to click Sammy's Curiosity turn 1 instead of that gear. That's my guess. Well, they've got a sweet looking blue-green. Our hand's pretty great, though. Is that the bounce 2 creatures card? It is. That's annoying. Is that even... I guess it's good, but... It's 9+, so I don't have to worry about that anytime soon, it feels like. Seven mana 5/5 costs X less, where X is the number of differently named lands you control. Okay. Well, this is really good. We go like this, blow that up. Go like this, blow that up. We still have vote out for a hard removal spell. Whenever this becomes tapped, another target creature you control gets +X/+X, where X is this creature's power. I actually don't use the station ability here, because I don't want to randomly die to this getting pumped up. They have another one of those? Damn. That's sick. Sheesh. So I need to bombard kill that. Yeah, I still don't think I station anything quite yet. Okay, now we should be good to go. could have probably been attacking with the Predator. Oh, it's so close to just lethal. I mean, I guess. Six lifelink seems pretty good. Back to 20. Alright, GG's. Game over. I'm sure this was played very sloppy, but game over. Sometimes the chonk just go bonk. Yeah, maybe this deck's not as bad as I was saying. Didn't seem particularly impressive, but it's got interactions, got some fatties. Well, let's give one more game with it and see if we can go 4-1 at least before we sign off on this one and go record another. Oh, we got a mirror match, or not a mirror match, a rematch. That's how few people are playing sealed and draft right now, dang it. Clearly cannot keep that hand. Oh, that one's nice. Ooh, that one's real good. Look at that ramp. I'm telling you, lander tokens are going to be my favorite thing. I don't know how long I'm going to enjoy the format, but... for the meantime, lander tokens just feel great. Yeah, we know our opponent has multiples of the engineer. Uh-oh. They've got a good-looking curve. Ooh. Maybe we get to do something with the Osteoharmonist. If one or more counters we put on a creature, spacecraft, or planet, you control twice that many. Oh boy. Oh boy, it's gonna happen. Oh boy. That puts 2 1/1 counters on that thing when they use its ability now. This is a really good turn for us, though. Nice hit. Very good. When this enters, you can sack an artifact. When you do, put a 1/1 counter on target creature and draw a card. Okay. Alright, opponent's just conceding. I don't know what's going on here. Opponent is very much off it. Pretty brutal. Hey, they took my vestige. Don't think it particularly matters here. Just rompy donkeys. Alright, OP. GG's, GG's. Do I feel bad for beating them twice in a row? No, not at all. Alright, another sealed look here at Edge of Eternities. I'll try to get one more draft in, but like I said, the drafts aren't really firing, and, well, even the sealeds aren't very firing, as we did get paired against the same person twice. But green-based ramp, I really, really like lander tokens. You're gonna get tired of me saying how much I like lander tokens. Any format where you can get some fixing and ramp is a format that I can get behind. So good stuff. Little Jund ramp. Good interaction, if nothing else. We did have a lot of removal spells here, so it's not like this deck was bad. I mean, look at actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 removal spells. Maybe this deck was better than I was giving it credit for. In any case, thanks for watching. We'll see you back next time. Bye-bye.